I don't even know how to start with it, man, except for, you know, I don't even know how to start, man. All right. I was sexually abused by another male. I was only 7. It could happen to anybody. And it's not right, it's immoral. And I don't care what anybody says, whatever their preferences are, they don't inflict it on those who would rather not. God forbid. You're in danger of fucking hellfire. Go to fucking hellfire. You know, to all those that abuse the children like they did me. And I wasn't the worst. But I'll tell you what, I knew what was going on. You know, the guy abused me, you know, took me under the house and tried to get me to do sexual acts with him, you know. He put his lips, it's like, you know, put his lips to my, and it scared me. It hurt, man. I'm telling you, and it's hard to talk about it, but you know, it could. Don't let it happen to you. You know. I was 7 years old, and he took me under the house, and he made me suck his dick, okay, and I've been messed up ever since. I'd like to hang him by his neck and send him to the bottom of the sea till he implodes and the fishes eat his bitty pieces from his bones when they fall to the bottom. You know, subsequently, when I grew up and I was of age, I was destitute on the streets. I almost resorted to doing the same basic things, except for I was older. I was a male prostitute, you know, Orange County, Garden Grove, California. It's on record with the police. And of course, heinous as the crimes may be, I don't condone it to anybody, and I'm very, very, whatever it is, remorseful. Still confused. You know, talking about being abused and defeated, intimidated, beat down, pimped out. People are abused in many different ways, and some people are so fortunate that they don't even have to worry about it or see it in their lives. But it happens because men have a heart that's darker than any place that ever existed. It has no depths and fathoms. So the abuse out there is relentless, and it's out to get whatever it can get to destroy it all, because the heart of men is continually wicked, and nothing good cometh up from the heart of a man. The only thing that would make a man have any truth or light would be to reason and find wisdom, and be strong, you know, and be able to endure, you know, and to say no, and to fight the flesh's desires to hunger and for desire and for pleasures and for lust and all the things, the wantings of the world. Because sometimes you got to say, no, I'm not going to just go take it. They say you got to take what you can get. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. That's not the truth. If you're going to go get something, you go get it with the right message. You don't steal it. You don't just take it by force. You don't sit there and manipulate and connive, and you don't sit and murder and all that shit for you try to be the best you can in this life. Don't abuse anybody, you know. You don't necessarily have to work for what you receive, but you receive what you deserved. You don't have to take from nobody. Yeah, for all the abused children out there, you know, I was only 7, man, and I was abused. That's right, you know, something that I didn't even know it, man, because I was just a kid. I was a child, and I was scared, sure, you know, and it could happen to anybody. And of course, just be aware of the signs, you know, and you'll let your parents talk to you about that, because I grew up to be a killer. To all you out there on the YouTube and on the radio and all around the world, throughout the country, the USA, Donatelli's in the house, and he has something to say about sexual abuse. We won't tolerate it. If you find somebody touching you or messing around like that, showing you their body parts or whatever, you tell Uncle Sam. You know, being sexually abused when I was younger greatly affected my life. I became a homeless person. I was confused. I was out there thinking I'd destroy the world. I didn't know why it happened or what was the reason for it. I took it out on the wrong people. But let me tell you, all you out there that have gone through this, there's hope, and just be strong. You don't have to just go tell anybody that asks, but you trust in the one that's inside you, and you can tell anybody that, and you'll find solace in solitude, and it'll be a brighter day for you. And all those that are out there committing these horrific, heinous crimes against the children, their day has come. It has come. Aleph Beteh, Aleph Beteh, Aleph Beteh. The rain of fire comes down on them. Their hearts burn, as well as their soul. All you children will be all right in the name of Aleph Beteh, the Droll. For the word of the day is the word, Dro. The word Dro is the Droward. The Lord Droll is the Drollard. Be strong, kids. Listen, the federal government, all the departments of defense, all the departments of safety throughout the country are fighting for you. Those who are predators out there after children sexually will go down. We'll neuter them. We'll wrap rope around their neck and drop them to the bottom of the sea where they'll implode and the little fishies will eat their flesh. Their bones will sink to the bottom. Think about that, you predators. Because I'm the predator now. I pray for all you sexual predators. We'll get you all. I was sexually abused under a house somewhere in California. I was only about 7 years old. The man put in his mouth and started to, what I thought it started to hurt. I was really confused. I thought he was gonna kill me. He was very angry and very violent, kept looking behind him. All I could see is the light at the end of the tunnel there. I wanted to get away. I thought we were just going under there to play cars, play Army Men and stuff. Little did I know I was gonna be taken advantage by this adult teenager. But God forbid that anything had happened to me other than that. And he forced me to do the same. When I started to get loud and he got scared and took off out from under the house, left me there. I was shaken. I was confused. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to face my mom. I thought that everybody knew, but it was only me, and I held it in for years. But I'm finally on the camera's eye, telling the YouTube and all the world, if anything like that ever happens to you, boys and girls, adults as well, be strong and know that there's someone there that's fighting for you, and we won't let that happen. You can tell me anytime. I'll go get them. I'll bring them down hard. They'll never have time of day or light to do it again for you. For themselves, for anybody else. For them, their time's come. The doors have been built. We're gonna slam them in. Slam. Do 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 do. Let the kids be strong. Do 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 do. Let the kids be strong. They rule the world. Peace, YouTube. Donatelli's in the house. Out. All right. Well, it did fuck up my life quite a bit.